Hi there, and welcome to our second presentation in our Real Food on a Budget 101 series, presented to you by Frugal Real Food Meal Plans. My name is Tiffany, the founder of Frugal Real Food Meal Plans, as well as the founder of the Real Food and Natural Living blog, Don't Waste the Crumbs. In our first presentation, we discovered 3 ways to reduce food waste in an effort to save money on groceries: buying just what you need, doing something with what you already have, and using just 1 trash bag each week are 3 proven methods that continue to help my family of 4 stay in our meager budget of just $330 each month. I know that these methods can help you save money on your grocery budget too. If you missed the first presentation, we've included a link so you can go back and watch it when you get a chance. Simply scroll down on this page. You'll find the link under the sign-up box for more information on Frugal Real Food Meal Plans. I'm very excited to talk to you today about a topic that's a favorite among women everywhere: shopping. Frugal Real Food Meal Plans helps you shop for real food without going over budget by letting you see immediately whether something is a good deal or not. The best part is that you can do this before you get to the checkout line, and it works at any store. That's important because finding real food that's affordable can be tricky. Your favorite grocery store is probably called a different name in the next state over, and while the stores are technically the same, the items on the shelves and their prices can be really different. Bulk warehouse stores are excellent for saving money, but the one in my area might not be in yours. But I have family members who have 3 within a short driving distance. In fact, my favorite grocery store that's just down the street has locations on the West Coast and in Pennsylvania, but nothing in the middle and no other state on the East Coast. So while finding real food that's affordable can be tricky, I've shopped long enough to know some of the best spots in my area. The good news is, you'll likely have some of these shops to buy real food at too. You just might not know it yet. So here are 3 unlikely sources where you can find affordable real food. Number 1, roadside stands. I'm sure you've seen the stands on the side of the road that advertise freshly picked strawberries or perfectly ripe peaches. They're just so hard to resist, don't you think? Lucky for us, the people who run roadside stands are no different than the vendors at farmers markets. They're both ordinary people selling the food that's likely from their own farms, so let's treat them the same. It's worth your time and your pocketbook to spend a minute or 2 talking to them and finding out more about their produce and growing practices. The next time you see one, pull over and talk to them. Ask them, who grows your produce? Do you? Does your neighbor or a local farm? Is it certified organic? Do you use pesticides? And if you don't, how do you control pests and bugs? True farmers will be able to tell you the answers to these questions in a language that you can understand. People who are merely reselling the produce won't be able to do that, so that's your indication. These stands tend to have extraordinary deals on fresh fruits and vegetables. Last week, I saw pumpkins for 49 cents a pound. It's the best deal I've ever seen. That same stand has sold oranges for just 10 cents a piece, and they've also sold organic peaches for $1 a pound. Folks, organic peaches for $1 a pound? Who can pass that up? Before grocery stores were available, small roadside stands were how farmers sold their produce to the community. Still to this day, roadside stands are an excellent source for affordable real food. Number 2, dollar stores and discount grocery stores. Although it seems that you can't get anything of quality for just $1 these days, don't let the name of the store fool you. Dollar stores can hold a huge variety of real food items, especially when it comes to simple pantry items. Name brands don't mean anything when it comes to eating real food. Neither do terms like all natural, made with whole grains, or supports a healthy immune system. The only thing that matters when you're eating real food are the ingredients. Dry beans are a staple in any frugal grocery budget, and they're available for just $1 a pound at the dollar store. And there's just one item listed as ingredients: beans. So then why do we prefer to spend twice as much for the same item at a different grocery store? Do we really want to pay more just because the bag is behind a different set of glass doors? What about basic seasonings like whole peppercorns or kosher salt? Or cleaning supplies like baking soda and distilled vinegar? Whether it's McCormick or off-brand, aren't all of these items made the same way? Better yet, what if the most popular brand of canned tuna at the grocery store was the same canned tuna sold at the dollar store? Same brand, same size, same tuna. We would be so silly to buy the more expensive tuna with a more affordable option available. Discount grocery stores are very similar to dollar stores, except the prices aren't fixed at $1, and they usually have a much greater selection of foods. Most often, discount grocery stores carry overstock from other local grocery stores, so you'll find familiar brands and mainstream, and the quality is the same that you'll get at typical grocery stores. The only difference is the price and the quantity of items in stock. My favorite discount grocery store is just a half mile from my house, and it's the first stop I make anytime there's anything on my grocery list. They carry organic, free-range eggs that's the best price in town. They've carried gluten-free pasta that's half the price of the grocery store next door. I can get butter from grass-fed cows for just $2 a pound. While the selection will vary, and they might not have my favorite item in stock every time I go, there's always one thing that stays the same. I know I can get a great deal on real food. Number 3, ethnic food stores. Shopping at a store where English isn't the primary language is sometimes daunting, and I get that. I can't read every label. I've never even seen half the items on the store shelves before, and the employees don't always understand me. Despite this, there are affordable real food options at ethnic stores that are worth both your time and effort. Ethnic stores carry authentic spices for just a fraction of the cost at the grocery store, and they tend to have a great selection of items like rice vinegar and seed oils. My local ethnic food store carries exotic produce like Japanese sweet potatoes, dragon fruit, and more chilies than you can shake a stick at. Plus, you can't forget about the basic real food staples like rice and beans. Ethnic food stores not only have a great variety of each, but they're often priced better than what you would find at the bulk warehouse stores. When you're looking for sources for real food that are affordable, be sure to give ethnic food stores a fair shot. You just might be surprised at what you find. So where do I shop for real food? Let's recap 3 unlikely sources where you can find affordable real food in your area. Number 1, roadside stands. You're not the first place when we think of when we need to go shopping, but you'll find some of the freshest produce in the area. Plus, you'll be supporting local business. Number 2, dollar stores and discount grocery stores. Don't let the names fool you. Dollar stores and discount grocery stores are filled with hidden gems. Don't rule them out until you've given them a fair chance. Number 3, ethnic food stores. The key to making dinner at home taste like takeout is all in the spice, and you'll get a great deal of ethnic spices at ethnic food stores. Plus, you just might find a great deal on other pantry staples too. Frugal Real Food meal plans will help you know what's a good deal or not, and if you shop these 3 unlikely sources for real food, you'll be getting the best deals in town. This has been my strategy for affording real food on a budget, so I know it works. Thanks so much for joining me in this presentation today. I sincerely hope you found it helpful and informative. Be sure to check your email soon for my next video, Being Efficient in the Kitchen. If you struggle with finding the time to prepare real foods from scratch, that is a presentation you definitely don't want to miss. Finally, if you have any questions about this presentation or frugal real food meal plans, be sure to leave your comments and questions in the comment section below. I will read every single one of them and respond to as many as I can. We'll see you soon.